Hello, everybody. I thought I would just jump on today so that we can connect together and do a little bit of a prayer for peace or a meditation for peace, given everything that's going on right now in the Middle East. So, and I don't really want to get into the political side of things here. This is just an opportunity for us to connect to the vibration of peace. I don't know about everybody watching, but sometimes we can feel a little bit helpless when we're so far removed from everything that's happening. And one way that we can always have an impact is vibrationally, and that's something we always have access to. So for me, today, I just felt a really strong calling to do that, to connect vibrationally to the energy of peace, knowing that that will ripple out to others. And of course, peace starts from within. So whilst we may not be on the ground over where all of these atrocities are going on, we can at least hold the vibration of peace, right? So that's going to be the invitation today. For me, anyway, that's what I'm feeling to do. It's something that I know that we all have access to. And when you're feeling quite helpless at a time like this is always something that we can do. We can come back to ourselves and how we're showing up, knowing that that will energetically ripple out. I'm sure there are other things practically we can do, but this particular video is about energy and vibration. So let's take a mudra to connecting with that energy of peace. And the mudra that I've been guided to share is the Hridaya mudra. Hridaya in Sanskrit means heart. And this mudra really allows us to go inward through the door of our hearts into a place of deep trust, support, and to really feel the open spaciousness of the heart center, and also to allow us to be with all that is, because it can feel quite confronting as well when we hear of these things happening in the world. It can create these feelings of hopelessness, which of course are not really in the benefit of anything. So peace is always going to come through the heart, right? It's always going to come through that center. So let's connect in with that today and send some loving energy, peaceful energy across to the beautiful souls who are faced at this time with unthinkable things. So the mudras, for those of you who don't know, are energetic hand gestures that direct an energetic intention, if you like. So this one's very, very simple, and you've probably already done this yourself, but intuitively, I've often taken this mudra just because it feels so natural to connect to the heart in that way. So you can just take the right hand and place it over your heart center, and then you simply just take the left hand and you just place it over the top of the right one. And it's such a beautiful, simple way to immediately connecting with the energy of the heart center. So closing down the eyes if you feel comfortable to do so. And just calling in that energy of peace. And we'll just take a few deep breaths to come into the body with a deep breath in, all the way up to the top of the chest, and then exhaling slowly. Beautiful grounding breaths. Inhaling deeply, all the way up to the chest, and then exhaling, letting everything go. Inhaling deeply, really filling the lungs up. And when you think they're full, just sip in a little bit more, really expanding your breath capacity there, feeling the chest naturally rise as you do so. And then exhaling slowly, letting go of everything, It is not in service of your highest good, and the highest good of all. Beautiful. Just bringing your attention to that mudra, to the heart center. Just feeling the gentleness of this mudra. There's a softness to it energetically. And this is the energy that we are consciously calling in today. Soft, supportive energy of peace. This is not about taking sides. If it was Gandhi who once said, an eye for an eye will make the whole world blind. It's not about taking sides, it's simply about setting the intention for peace for all of humanity. Just feeling in with the energy of peace, very delicate, soft energy of the heart center. I'm going to take some deeper breaths now to just cultivate that peace. And as you inhale, feel your beautiful heart jumping up into your hands. Exhale, it drops down softly. As you inhale, feel your heart rising. Exhale, softly drops down again. Feeling the heart rise again on the inhale. And exhale. Just cultivating this energy of peace within your heart center. Connecting to the truth that peace starts from within, comes from within us. And that just by cultivating a little bit more peace within yourself today, in this moment, that will have an energetic ripple-on effect. It will ripple out. You may not see the physical result of that, but just know that it will have an effect. It will have an impact. Now, let's consciously send this energy of peace from the heart center. I'm actually seeing a rainbow right now. So see the beautiful colors of a rainbow. And this is reminding me of the Care Bears children's TV show for any of you that are as old as I am. See beautiful rainbow colors coming out of your heart center and consciously send them to the part of the world that is in most need of them at this time, to the Middle East. Just having the intention to just send it out to wherever it is needed most at this time, sending out that energy of peace. You may even want to just say the word peace, peace, peace. Shanti, 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 Sanskrit word for peace. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Just feeling the energy of that flowing out of your beautiful heart center. And scientifically, it's been shown that the electromagnetic field of the heart is actually much stronger than that of the brain or any other aspect of the human body. So know that it will ripple out. Sending that beautiful, loving, peaceful vibration to the part of the world that needs it the most right now. Peace, peace, peace. Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti. Feel the mind dropping in. You know, the mind will like to ask questions. Oh, but how is that possible? What can you really do? Just gently disconnect from that chitta vritti, that monkey mind. This is not a mental thing we're doing right here. This is not about trying to work out a solution. This is purely about embodying the vibration of peace and sending that consciousness across the planet. Think about all of us who are doing this. You know, we're coming from all different places around the world. You do have that ability to encompass the entire planet. And then we have people from all corners of the globe. Every person counts. Every vibration counts. One person can make a difference. I really believe that. Sending that beautiful, peaceful, loving energy. Peace. Prayer for peace in this moment. Prayer that as many human souls as possible may be at peace at this time, even though we don't have an answer. Prayer that peace is possible. And a remembrance that peace is our true nature. So returning to peace. Setting that intention that anybody who has stepped away from a peaceful way of being may find their way back to their own peaceful, loving heart. Just remembering to breathe. And just setting the intention today, if you're choosing, this is something that I plan to do as a way to embody the frequency of peace as much as I can at this time. Setting the intention to find peace in our own lives in any small way that you can, whether that be peace with a neighbor, friends, in relationship, to family, all aspects of life. How can we find peace within our work, within the challenges that we all face? And just taking a moment to commit to finding some form of peace ourselves in our own lives. Knowing that the more of us that are doing this, it will ripple out. Feel free to share below in the comments as well after you finish this meditation, how you plan to find peace yourself. You know, even the written word peace, when we write that, words have a vibration. The more we see that word peace, the more we're carrying that vibration, we're infiltrating the world with that vibration of peace, and flooding the world with peace. How can I flood the world with peace today? Just taking a moment to take a closing breath in, inhaling deeply, exhaling slowly. There's a Sanskrit prayer that's just dropped in. It's asking to be shared. May all beings be happy and free. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. You're welcome to say this out loud with me. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Let's bring the hands into a prayer gesture, hands together, Anjali mudra, just bowing the head for a moment. Bringing the prayer to your forehead, clear sight. To your lips, clear speech, courage of speech, honesty, truth of speech. And back down to your heart center, an open heart. And then opening your eyes if you feel ready to. Back into the room. And I'm just going to pull, being guided to pull a card as well, just before I sign off. Let me know what came through for you during that. And if you wish, like I said, the more we can share the word peace, 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 peace. You know, we don't want to be talking about war. We don't want to be fueling that. Let's hold firmly to the energy of peace at this time, which is not easy. I understand that. It's not easy. And we can try. I'm going to try anyway. And I invite you to also try if you're feeling cool. Right, so I'm just going to pull a card and see if there's any other guidance for how we may be at this time. So I'll pull the card Ice, which is actually purity. Seems a beautiful horse. Yeah, so purity is the word there. This is a time, you know, it can be easy to get sucked into the media and the fear, and you know, we can go down that rabbit hole of all of the things that are happening right now. When you're scrolling, it's kind of everywhere. And so the invitation is to just be very mindful of our energetic hygiene. I was talking about this I've been running some Elevate Your Intuition masterclasses, and this was a big part of that, but especially now, you know, the agenda of news stations is, in media, we used to call this eyeballs, so the number of people that see what you're writing. And so often, you know, the more outlandish the headline would be, the story would be, the better, because it's going to get more eyeballs, it's going to get more reach, which means that they generate more advertising dollars. So just being mindful that that will be at play right now, and there will be lots of media vying for our attention at this time. I'm not saying that it's all completely corrupt, but just be mindful of what energy you're plugging into at this time, because I'm not seeing a lot of focus on peace. I'm seeing a lot of focus on all of everything that's going on. So, you know, we have that opportunity to rebalance that slightly and focus on peace, and choose consciously to focus on that. Doesn't mean we're putting our heads in the sand and we're ignoring what's going on. We can still be up to date with what's going on. And at the same time, we can still choose peace and choose to send that energy out to the people that need it the most. And that's what I'm going to be doing. invitation is, if that resonates with you, for you to do the same. But absolutely, purity, you know, it's easy to get very disconnected at this time and feel hopeless, and what's the point? That's just going to bring the vibration down. It's not going to serve anybody. So the more we can stay in this pure heart space energy, it will actually have an impact, because when you think about where solutions come from, vibrationally, you're going to find the solution when you focus on the problem. You're going to find the solution when you're coming from this grounded, peaceful place. So it actually has an impact practically when we can remain in this pure space. And it's hard because you can feel like, it's like almost like your innocence is robbed of you when these things happen, because it feels so, how can this be happening, right? But just the message I'm getting is to be mindful of not getting caught up in the outrage and the trying to fix it, because it's a very complex situation and there are no winners here currently with what's going on. And so peace is the way that we stay pure. Right. I hope that was helpful for you. Sending you lots of love wherever you are. Feel free to rewatch this a few times. My plan is to connect in daily with that energy of peace. And let me know how you're feeling in the comments. I will say, I don't want us to get into the politics of it. This is purely about energy and vibration. All right, sending you lots of love. Namaste.